to start out with the power of love activation. And this is what I'm going to do our energy of the week with. Tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. Someone's getting on your nerves, Taurus. Elevation. You're making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. You're trying. All right, let's see what it's about. So definitely got the energy like someone is pushing your tolerance. It's like you're getting to the limit of something. I do feel like it's Taurus, you know, spiritual awakening, ascension, evolution, all the things. So it's like you're trying to implement what you know, but it's like someone's pushing, poking the bear. All right, yep, I told you, look at that. Mars force. Man, spirit loves me. All right, so Mars energy. Mars, we're looking at the week of January 1st through the 6th. On the 4th, on January 4th, you have Mars moving into Capricorn, and it is very forceful energy. Absolutely. It's actually going to help you. It's going to give you drive. It's going to help you push. And I use the example of the New Year's resolutions, Taurus. You know how we always make New Year's resolutions on January 1st? I feel like we struggle with them every year because the new year doesn't actually come in until April, but you know, that's a whole other show. But there is like this energy with the astrology, this 2024, January 1st energy, where because you have Mars coming into Capricorn literally just a couple of days after Mercury goes direct, it's like this energy of drive, passion. It's like you want something really bad and you're not going to stop until you get it. We have third house messages coming out, and then we have Gemini, I think. Void of course, moon, something's missing. It's like you're missing a piece of the puzzle. All right, I'm going to use Triple Goddess Tarot. I want to look up third house messages just really quickly. You must stay drunk on writing so reality cannot destroy you. Ray Bradbury and the Art of Writing. The word drunk, that plain stuck out to me. I don't think that's what he meant. It says words have power. Now is the time to get your point across. With this card, you may also get a clear direction in the way to proceed. Remember, this is lesson learned. The third house also represents neighborhoods and siblings. The third house is the area of astrological chart that reveals how we think, speak, and communicate. Think, speak, and communicate. And you have Gemini, I think, is the outcome. All right, let's pull some tarot. First, I want to look at tolerance. What's poking you? It's like, I feel like you're learning. It says you appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. So it's like you're learning that maybe something someone said was true. Maybe you didn't want it to be true for us. Definitely could be the other way around. Someone could be learning something that you said was true. We have the star coming out, bright hope for the future. It's purification, clean slate. We have the devil card coming out. It's called the crone card in Triple Goddess Tarot. It talks about how like she's beat the devil. There's not two people burning at the feet of the devil. It's like she's broken free from the codependency, all the things. And then we have Ace of Cups, intuition. It could be overflow of emotion. Someone was poking you, Taurus, and it's like you overcome that situation because of what drive you have, the force that you have. I feel like it's possible it's in your challenges or obstacle because at the beginning of the week, you may feel, Taurus, like, I can't do something. I can't push through this. I don't know. It's almost like you've been purified and you're worried that someone's going to like throw you back into the pits, into the fires, right? It's that type of energy. All right, let's look at Mars force. We have Three of Cups coming out. There could be too many people telling you what to do. Nine of Cups is divine wishes being granted. But I think it's interesting how she's shining all the cups up. So it's almost like trophies in a glass case is what I'm seeing. And then the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, sacrifice, scared to make a move. Definitely could be like too much in your head. So there's something you want, Taurus. And it's very possible there's just too many people involved, too many people telling you what to do or telling you what to pick. All right, third house messages. We have the Ten of Swords coming out. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out, and we have the Queen of Swords coming out. Two queens, pretty interesting, especially with that Three of Cups over there, Taurus. The Knight of Swords says that, I'm sorry, the Ten of Swords says that there's a completion to a painful life cycle. It's pretty interesting, the messages card, and then like, and this Queen of Pentacles, she's writing something down with that feather pen. So definitely could have something to do with like actual written messages. And then Queen of Swords is like speaking truth, saying what you actually mean. But here's what I'm going to say about Queen of Swords. And I am kind of picking up this energy, Taurus, like be cautious the words that we use, right? What did the book say? Like our words have power. But Queen of Swords is someone who is very, some people could say like she's harsh with her words, like she speaks truth, but she's very, her compassion is very limited. I do see the third eye on that message picture. So, I mean, it's very possible these are just downloads that you're receiving, especially with the I think card, which is could be like changing a belief system, especially if you have a lot of people telling you what to do, Taurus. For some of you, though, that's an actual written message. Gemini, of course, the sign of the twins, right? I think, look at that. Gemini comes out. My clue card for the twin flame journey. You have Libra energy coming out strongly. The justice card. It does say that a great injustice has been done. I feel like you're fighting to make something right. Yes, look at that. The healer card comes out. It's actually the strength card in Triple Goddess Tarot. And remember, the strength card is internal strength. It's internal conflict. It's like you're having to dig deep. When I see the teacher, I'll get it right. When I see the strength card, I get that energy. You know how you hear the story about like there's an accident and the lady like lifts her car up off her child. You know what I'm saying? Like some craziness like that. It's that type of energy that comes with the strength card. Again, in Triple Goddess Tarot, it's a little bit different because it's the healer card. So it's like you realize that you either have healing to do or because of some journey that you're on, your purpose is to be a healer. On the bottom, look at that, Six of Swords. And it's like you're being guided, you're being shown. So for many of you, it is going to be like that third eye. So it's like you're receiving downloads, receiving information, showing you where it is that you're going, where you're headed, that type of energy. So this tells me, Taurus, that you've been surrounded. It's like I'm talking to someone who you've changed your life, right? Like you don't any longer the crone card. It's like you've overcome the devil energy, right? So it's very possible that like you were around a lot of people that maybe, I don't know, was like how you used to be, right? So it was tempting to like go back to a certain way of something. But I do feel like something about your spiritual awakening journey is showing you like why you have to be around those people. I know like for me, this is pretty interesting. When I didn't want to deal with people before, Taurus, I would just, run, block, delete, right? And I went through something in 2023 where it was like Spirit didn't allow me to block, run, and delete. And believe me, people were telling me, like, oh, that's what you need to do. And I completely understand why they were saying that. But I also understand why Spirit was telling me that I couldn't, right? When we have our spiritual awakening journey, it's like some of us move, like we take off and we leave the world, right? Like we go out into the woods and get that cabin I'm always talking about, because we start to understand things. We see things, right? Differently. We're awakened. And it's like, it's hard and painful to be around people that are not awakened. But I don't think that like when I'm having my awakening, like Spirit, one of the things is like, I'm supposed to sit right here. Like I tried to leave the town I'm from. I tried to go to another state and I got jury duty for a year here. Like what, how did you guys ever heard of jury duty for a year? I promise you it's like a real thing here. So I'm just saying, like, you're not supposed to have your spiritual awakening and gain all that information, Taurus, and learn all that stuff and then like run away and hide it and not show it to anybody and not help anybody, right? Like you're supposed to have your spiritual awakening around everyone that's always been there. And again, if they're not supposed to be there, they won't be. But the ones that stay, it's because you're supposed to help them in some way or another, right? You're supposed to shine your light so that they can get through their darkness just like you did, Taurus. All right. It's pretty interesting because I feel like Taurus's reading last week was you can't do the work for them. So it's definitely feels like still very connected. All right, so we have High Priest, Intend, and Create. This is about manifesting the things that you want. You have the Hunter card coming out, and I am using for guidance the angels and ancestors. But we have the Hunter card, track down your fears and desires. And we have the Sky Father coming out, and it says trust in the unknown. All right, Taurus, I'm going to use Moonology Oracle to close it out. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I don't necessarily feel like you're very emotional this week, but definitely in your thoughts. If you are emotional, I mean, I know we've seen that Ace of Cups, but it's like if you are emotional, there could be like it's that Mars energy. So it's like it's frustration, anger, aggression type of energy. And I do feel like that is at the beginning of the week until you get out of your headspace and start to reprocess. It's almost like you're realizing why you went through certain situations and why you had to deal with certain people. All right, don't let pride get in your way. It's full moon in Leo. Adjustments are required. It's the third quarter moon. Last one, be bold and make the first move. It's the cardinal moon. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me.